All right, let's do this. Boom. All right, let's take a look at the full change log. Okay. I'm not going to look at the Zeri one. Yeah, I'm not going to look at the Zeri one. We're just going to do this really quick. So Scion, base mana 330 to 400, mana growth 42 to 52. That's actually really big. So Scion's just getting 2 free spellcasts for free. Q base damage is also up. This is the thing that people have to be very wary about, is that the durability patch is slowly being undone when champions keep getting damage added back. Okay. Cho'Gath, passive mana restore 3.5 to 7.5 to 5 to 10. That's actually a really big deal, especially like in his early laning, when he's just trying to do the Lost Chapter recall. But this is a really big buff to the non-AP Cho'Gath, who's getting a lot of extra mana back. W base damage 75 to 275 to 80 to 300. That is a lot of damage that is added back. And obviously that's the second max on AP Cho'Gath, but it is the last max, I believe, on tank Cho'Gath. So because it's the last max on tank Cho'Gath, it's not like super big, if they're mostly doing this nerf because of tank Cho'Gath, but for AP Cho'Gath, that is a lot of extra damage overall. R cooldown 80 to 60. The only one that really matters is like the 10 seconds when you're trying to get the stacks up on Feast on like minions. Amumu health growth counter is up by 11. That's actually quite sizable. Q mana cost 30 to 50 to 40 to 60. That's fine. E base damage 85 to 185 to 80. So they're actually nerfing all of his damage, but they're making him a little bit tankier. So yeah, whatever. W base damage per second, 12 to 28 plus 1 to 1.6 to 12 to 28 plus 1 to so they're making him tankier so that he's going to be tanky Amumu, and they're giving him the damage back with the target's max HP. Okay, I think that's a good change. I think that's a really good change. Yeah. Shadowcane, passive damage 8 to 30 to 13 to 40%. That is a lot of damage being added back to Shadowcane. And again, this all goes back to the undoing of the durability patch. E-heal ratio 35% bonus AD to 45% bonus AD. That's really gross for Shadowcane. Meowkai, passive healing 4 to 34 plus 4 to 10% max health based on level 2. 4 to 34 plus 4 to 12%. Q bonus monster damage 80 to 160 to 120 to 200. What is going on? It's getting so many buffs. What is happening? Q base damage 65 to 245 plus 2 to 3% of target HP to 70. Why are they just giving him? What is? Maokai is already good, man. What is going on here? Zach, passive healing 4 to 6.25% based on R max rank, max health to 427. What? No, it does. It doesn't really impact too much. It doesn't impact too much until like way later. Q cooldown 15 to 9 to 14 to 8. That's really big. Q base damage 40 to 100 plus 2.5% of Zach's max health to 40 to 100 plus. What is going on? Dude, they're just undoing the durability patch and they're making it League of Tanks. I love it. Passive damage on Tahm Kench 80 to 60 plus 3% bonus HP to 8 to 60 plus 3% bonus HP plus 2% per 2% AP per what? 2% AP what? Plus 2% ability power per. Huh? I'm not understanding it. Q AP ratio 90 to 100. Q self heal missing HP ratio 3 to 5 to 5 to 7. That's a lot of extra sustain. WAP ratio is also up by 25%. So his full combo gets a lot of extra ability power. But like the thing is like, is there any actual? I mean, I guess demonic embrace. Like he could build demonic. Like there's not actually like an AP version of Tahm Kench. No, there's not legitimately an AP version. That I think is like real. E% damage stored alone if near ally 13 to 45 to 40 to 50 to 15 to 47 to 42 to 50. Okay. R% health damage AP ratio 5% per 100 to 7%. Wow. Okay. So I mean AP. Yeah. I mean Tom gets a lot of value there. No, I don't. Rod of Ages is not a good item. It's not a good item. It genuinely is not a good item, even after the buffs. Malphite, W on hit damage 30 to 90 plus 20% AP plus 10% armor to 30 to 90 plus 20% AP plus 15% armor. Okay, so I don't understand why Malphite is also just getting a buff. Because 5% armor is actually really big. On a champion like Malphite. W cone damage 15 to 55 plus 30% plus 15% armor to 20 to 60 plus. Oh wow. They They're giving it. Why is it getting 10% armor? E damage 60 to 200 plus 60% AP 30%. What are they doing? It's becoming League of Tanks, man. I love it. Oh my god, the base damage being so much higher. Wow. Wow, he's getting so much damage. Oh, he's really going to become such a good counter pick. What is happening? Yumi, passive cooldown 14 to 6 based on level. 18 to 6. Okay, that's fine. Our root duration 1.75 to 1.25. Okay, that's fine. But it's not why Yumi gets picked, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Syndra. W bonus damage 15% plus 1.5% per 100 to 12% plus 2% per 100 AP. So what? You need over 600 ability power before this ends up breaking even again, right? Yeah, you need over 600. So when you have over 600, so if you go death cap and you reach max stacks and you have Shadow Flame and you have Ludens, you do end up getting bonus damage to her W, which is nuts. EAP ratio is down by 10%, however. Oh, okay, so they're taking the damage out. Wow. Now it makes it so that you're more dependent on all these items, and the E cooldown going up by 2 seconds is actually a big deal as well in late game fights. Mordekaiser, passive procs on all monster hits, procs on large monster hits. Monster cap 180 all levels, 28 to... Wow, okay. Shyvana, Eon hit damage 3.5% to 3%, okay. Trundle, base attack speed is down. R-based, okay. Lilia, Q-based damage 70 to 190 to 80 to 160. Champion adjustments. Kassadin and Dr. Mundo. Where do I see these? Sunfire, combined cost down by 100. This is really good. Ravenous Hydra, Omnivamp from full stacks, 4% to 0%. Splash damage 60 to 30% to 50 to 25. I still think that it does allow players to one-shot the waves. So where do I see the adjustments? All right, so updated all of Jax's ability icons, passive, no changes. AP ratio 60% removed on his Q, okay. W, no changes. Damage 55 to 155 plus 50% bonus AD. Physical damage to 55 to 175 plus 4% max health. So this just means that they're making it so that Jax can go more auto attack speed centric, which then allows him to also simultaneously go tankier. 100% plus 100% AP magic damage. Damage bonus per auto attack dodge, 20% of total damage, 20% of base damage. Okay, that's fine. Our passive damage, 100, 140, 180 plus 70% AP to 100, 150 plus 60% AP. This is fine. And then a secret passive added a fishing minigame. Okay. Added visual effects, new active W animation and visual thread. Jax turns his lantern around him, dealing 150 to 350 plus 100% AP. Magic damage to nearby enemies. If he hits a champion, he gains 10 to 40 plus 1% bonus AD, armor and magic resistance plus 14 to... Wow. So they're making it so that he can just go very auto attack speed centric and then build tankier. Which is going to make Jax definitely more menacing, and that is going to, I believe, make his split pushing also a lot better. So I do think that that is good. So I don't know where the Mundo and the Kassadin update... Oh, here we are. Okay. So, base stats AD level 3.5 to 3, base MR 32 to 29, MR per level 2.050 to 2.3. So, I mean, he is getting more of his... Wait, what? Wait. Canister current health loss 7% to 3%. Okay. Canister max health heal 8%. Wait, what is going on? Health cost 50 to 60. Health cost 5% current health to 8% curse health. Gray health. Gray health heal no hit 0% to 50%. Okay. Damage shortage gray health 25 to 45%, 80 to 90%. Wow. Passive bonus AD 15 to 35, 25 to 45 based on missing health, 2.5 to 4.5% max health. Removed, instantly kill small jungle monsters. Okay. Monster damage 200 to 250%. This is really good because Mundo is one of the best green smite users in the game, and he is able to beat a lot of the blue smite users. And so, like, he directly counters a lot of blue smite users, and he's very good against a lot of green smite users, and he's already one of the best green smite users in the entire game, and green smite is the best smite. It's not close. Bonus AD, missing health as max health 8 to 15% to 15 to 25%. At rank 3, both healing effects are increased by an additional 5%. Wow, that is... Okay. So the Mundo changes are definitely very good. Where's the Kassadin changes? All right, let's take a look. Wait, what? Oh, this is... shield granted on spellcast rather than when the missile leaves his hand. Small buff to make parry more reliable. That is really good, but it only affects people that have low ping. 20, and also people that play also on 144 or higher monitor. 20 shield per rank, 60 to 180 to 80 to 200. I mean, it's very minor. 10% shield. The other thing is that usually Kassadin shield absorbs almost all the damage. It's kind of weird. 10% shield AP ratio, 10% shield, 40 or AP ratio, 40% to what? Spell no longer locked out and requiring nearby spellcast. Nearby spellcast reduce the cooldown by 1 second. So the cooldown is currently 5, but if there is just a flurry of abilities going off in a fight, he can just start boinking his E endlessly. Yeah? He just starts boinking his fucking E. So he's just going to start going nuts. He's going to start going nuts with his E in fights. So, like, in an actual team fight, dude, Kassadin is, like, literally turning into, like, Nightcrawler. I don't even know what on earth... Yeah, Kassadin versus Cassio is going to be hilarious. No, his E is better this way. His E is much better late game, but it does impact a lot of his early game matchups. A lot of his early game matchups where he puts points in E is definitely going to be hurt by that. But I think, in general, I mean, I think that's fine.